What is going on, guys? It is Halftime Productions. Welcome back to the channel. And today we have a different type of simulation. As you see, I brought the big board. It's a big board. And we are doing an NBA March Madness simulation in honor of March Madness starting this week. So guys, this is how it's going to work. I have the cameraman. I have my other little brother, both my little brothers. And today we are going to pick the NBA March Madness. As you see, there are 16 teams, but we have all 30 on this left side. So I'm gonna explain. It might sound a little confusing, but once we get underway, you guys will understand. So right now, this is the NBA standings at the moment, March 11th. And as you know, in March Madness college basketball, when they go to the Bracketology, they only pick a certain amount of teams. So that's what we're gonna do for this March Madness simulation in the NBA. 16 teams. 14 of these teams will be eliminated, and we're gonna go back and forth eliminating the teams and picking the bracket. And so guys, there are 4 number 1 seeds that we're gonna pick, and it is not gonna be based off the standings. We're gonna pick these teams based off who we think is gonna win the championship. So I mean, the 76ers, Celtics, Bucks, and Nuggets are the top 4 teams, but it might not be our best teams in the NBA. You guys, again, will see how it goes down. And then there are going to be 2 number 4 seeds, 3 number 4 seeds, 4 number 4 seeds. But guys, we're going to get this underway. And after we get the bracket set up, we're going to do a live simulation on NBA 2K23 to determine the winner of this NBA March Madness. So without further ado, let's get underway. All right, so guys, firstly, we have to eliminate 14 teams from this playoff contention. As you see, there are the 30 teams, and it doesn't have to be the worst teams. It can just be the 14 teams that we don't think are going to make the playoffs. So I'm going to begin first. And so the first 2 teams I'm going to be eliminating, of course, I mean, let's be honest. The Rockets and the Pistons are the 2 worst teams in the NBA, or one of the 2 worst teams. I'm going to put their extra name. Now, you pick 2 teams. Oh, by the way, pop tags if you guys want them. His name's Pat.
We don't need no pop tags.
His name's Jack behind the camera, but 2 teams.
So just based on who I've seen that like beat my team, and like they're the bottom of the bracket here, but let me see the cap here, because you know what I mean. I think the Spurs are going to be good in a couple years, but this year they haven't been doing so well. I mean, they're obviously tanking, and obviously I'm going to put the Magic here as well. I'm going to skip the Hornets because I think the Hornets are
All right, so now he's going to pick 2 teams that should be eliminated from this playoff contention. And again, it doesn't have to be the worst teams, but let's see.
I'm going to go with the Hornets just because LaMelo Ball was injured.
Okay.
I'm also going to be going with the Pacers because
I think they're pretty good. Why do you think that?
I can't name one person on the Pacers.
That's
oh my God. So guys, we already have 6 teams gone. We need 8 more to be eliminated. And I'm looking at this, and I'm honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty tough.
I honestly might have to take out the Utah Jazz because they will not do anything in the playoffs. So
not with marketing going crazy.
Listen, also a team that has been really bad and I think had the worst fall off this year, the Toronto Raptors. So those are my 2 teams gone.
I think that's
Jack,
a better pick.
Now you pick 2 teams.
This might be a controversial pick, but I'm going to be going with the Pelicans just because Zion Williamson's injured and they all have been falling off.
Okay, we'll pick another team. I don't know, that's a tough one. I wouldn't have picked them this early, but pick another team to eliminate.
Now I'll be going for the Bulls.
Okay, I kind of agree with that.
That's a more of a respectable pick. I'm questioning that Pelicans pick because the Pelicans are scary, and they will be a scary team to play in. But just based off this, I don't think I'm going to unfortunately have to eliminate the Blazers because Damian Lillard, 70 points is great, but against the worst defensive team in the NBA.
And now for your next team to be gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Wizards. I think Porzingis and Beal, they're gonna be good, but they gotta build more. They gotta build more. So
okay. So there's 2 more teams we have to get rid of before we pick this bracket. We already have 12 teams eliminated. We need 14. So the last 2 teams, I'm gonna pick one. He's gonna pick one. Looking at this list, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Man, I really want to eliminate the Timberwolves. I really do. It's either the Timberwolves or the OKC Thunder, and I just don't think the Thunder have playoff experience. I don't think they're going to do anything, so I'm going to eliminate the OKC Thunder, and that leaves 1 team remaining to eliminate from this bracket. Who do you have? And it's going to be a tough one. You have to eliminate.
It's going to be a controversial opinion, maybe, but I just don't think Trae Young has it. I don't think he can lead his team.
Wow.
Past the first round again
over the T-Wolves.
I feel like the Knicks are better. Oh, I think the T-Wolves are honestly an all-around better team, especially with Anthony Edwards. I think he's gonna become a better player than Trae Young.
And so, guys, we have the 14 teams eliminated. It's time to pick the 16 teams for this bracket. We're gonna go back and forth picking. We're gonna begin with the number 1 seeds. 4 number 1 seeds, and guys, again, it doesn't have to be the best teams according to the standings, just the best teams that we think that are gonna win the championship. And I'm gonna pick first. The first number 1 seed. It's going to be my Boston Celtics. Listen, guys, the Boston Celtics are still the best team in the NBA, so they will get the 1 seed. Now, my other 1 seed, let's mark them off. Put them at 1. My other 1 seed, guys, looking at this, I'm going to have to go to the Milwaukee Bucks. They are the 2nd best team in the NBA, according to my opinions, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. But now, let's go number 1 seed for Pat. Let's see.
I don't know, man. As a Western Conference fan, obviously, the Nuggets are a formidable opponent, so I'm obviously going to put the Nuggets at the number 1 seed, especially with stat pattern Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic's been playing some bad defense lately.
So
all right, so we need another number 1 seed. What is the last number 1 seed you have?
All right, so obviously, Sixers, they're playing good. They got Joel Embiid playing good, MVP level. They got Harden with a chip on his shoulder, but I don't like them in the playoffs. I want a team with experience, especially a team that just went to the Western Conference. Has been to the finals recently, and they added a new guy, KD. So after he comes back from injury, hopefully he comes back soon. I feel like they're going to be a top seed in the West.
All right, so the number 1 seeds we have are the Celtics, Bucks, Nuggets, and the Phoenix Suns. It's time to get to the 2 seeds. So now we need 4 number 2 seeds. Looking at this board, who do you think? And by the way, this is with everybody fully healthy. So pick 2 number 2 seeds right now, Jack.
I'm going to go with the 76ers. I feel like they have Joel Embiid.
Okay.
They're running out for the MVP.
So
you're going to playoff experience. So I'm going to go with the 76ers.
Okay, that's not a bad pick. And now what is your other number 2 seed?
I'm also going to go for the Warriors just because.
Oh, wow. He's going for the Warriors.
And Clay's back. Clay's here.
No, put him right here. The 2 seed. They'll go down there. It doesn't really matter where they're at as long as they're the number 2 seed. So we have the Warriors, Sixers, and now we need 2 other number 2 seeds. So looking at this bracket, who do you have now, Pat?
With the addition of Kyrie Irving and then pairing with Luka Doncic after we just came out of the Western Conference Finals last year, I'm putting the Mavs in the 2nd seed as well. Where are we going here? We're going to go right here. Putting the same things as the Suns because I want to see that battle. Devin Booker's the loser.
So he has the Mavs, and now you need to pick 1 more number 2 seed.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Kings. I've been watching the Kings. They've been rising. They've been playing good. They've been lighting the beam a lot lately. So
the Kings will be the 2 seed.
Yep.
So now we need 4 number 3 seeds. I'll begin first with my 2. So looking at this board right now, I gotta go the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I'll put them right here as the 3 seed. So the Cavs will go against the Sixers in the first round. Again, there is no conferences. This is March Madness. So my other number 3 seed, I'm looking at this right now, and I have to go with the New York Knicks. I'm picking the Knicks. I don't know why. I just feel like
after they beat the Celtics twice.
No, don't even get me started on that. That's not even funny. But the Clippers, I was gonna go with, and I'm like, I just don't trust them. So I'm gonna go with the New York Knicks, and they'll be going up against the Kings, the team they just played.
It's a good matchup right there.
All right, so now,
oh my God,
guys, if you can't read it, all right, whatever. All right, now you pick the other 2 number 3 seeds. Who do you guys have, or who do you have right now?
I'm gonna go with the Miami Heat.
Oh, boo.
Jimmy Butler, All-Star Bam. And Jimmy got stubbed, but.
All right, now you need one last number 3 seed. Looking at this roster, this team.
I'm going to go with the Clippers. They just got Russ. They got Paul George, Kawhi.
I wonder if the people in the comments think that we put the Clippers too low. I don't know. Maybe they are because they're a 3 seed. A lot of people probably have them a 1 seed or even 2 seed. So guys, there were 4 teams remaining. We just filled them in. It is the Brooklyn Nets, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the LA Lakers, and the Memphis Grizzlies. As you see, this is the official playoff bracket for March Madness if the NBA had one. This is our predictions. This is our opinions. And the handwriting might not be the best, but it is cold out. I just wanted to bring this board outside so we have the best quality. And as you guys see, these are our predictions. I'm going to do the simulation here right now on NBA 2K23. We'll begin in the Sweet 16 with the Sweet 16 Elite 8, the Final 4, and of course the championship. And remember, these are 1 game, just like March Madness. This is only 1 game to move on. This isn't a best-of-7 series, so anything can happen. Upsets are bound to happen. Close games, you never know what to expect. And so, guys, without further ado, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack, and let's get this simulation underway. Here we go. We will start the Sweet 16 with a 2-point game. Can the Kings knock off the New York Knicks? They're up by 2, as here's Randall. 47 seconds in the paint, shut off nicely. Fans are on their feet in Sacramento. Welcome to March Madness in the NBA as Brunson underneath misses the bunny, and the Kings can get the dagger. As now only 35 seconds remain in this game. Here comes De'Aaron Fox. Kings up 2. Fox in the drive, nothing there. And right now Sabonis has Brunson on him. They have a mismatch in the paint. They go right to Sabonis. Sabonis fades away and he misses it. Why would you take that shot right there? As the Knicks call timeout with 22 seconds, and they are still alive in this game in the first round. So down to 20 seconds. Here comes Randall on the drive. Randall to Robinson, and he puts in the layup. We are tied at 1:16, 15 seconds. No timeouts for Sacramento. Looking to knock off the Knicks in the first round. It all comes down to this. Under 10 seconds now. Fox crossover on Brunson has him. Now it's the free throw line. The screen. Fox driving, rises and fires. Warriors off the glass, no good. And we're going to overtime, 116 Knicks. Kings still tied. And what a way to open up this March Madness tournament as we are still tied in overtime. Who's going to win this game? Kings are tied with the Knicks at 125. Here's Fox. Now goes to Sabonis. Sabonis needs to take over right now. He's on Robinson. Has him in the paint. 8 on the shot clock. Backs it out. Now to Fox. Time on it down. Fox on the screen. Shoots it. Won't go. Rebound Robinson. And the Knicks have a chance to win the game. 10 seconds. Randall in the paint. Goes up with it. And scores! Knicks have the lead. No timeouts for Sacramento. Race up the floor. 2 seconds. Fox driving. Blocked by Robinson. Blocked at the buzzer. And the Knicks will upset the Kings. What a finish. New York moves on to Elite Eight. And guys, are you serious? 2 upsets in the first round and already maybe the upset of the year. The Denver Nuggets will fall to the Minnesota Timberwolves by 11 points and they will be going home in the first round. So all your brackets already busted as Minnesota gets the job done to move on. And now we got a game in Philadelphia. It is the 76ers over the Cleveland Cavaliers, 118 to 125. Cleveland with 7 seconds, hitting a 3-pointer. Won't go, rebound Mobley. And guys, it is going to be over as Green pushes at the buzzer, but it doesn't matter. Embiid and Harden of Philadelphia will be moving on the Elite Eight as down go the Cavs. But now it's the Boston Celtics avoiding the upset on the 4th seed Brooklyn Nets as they're going to beat a 123 to 113. The dagger from Jaylen Brown. And Brooklyn was a scary 4th seed, but they will fall in this tournament as the Boston Celtics are moving on to the Elite Eight. As now we head to Golden State, the Heat and the Warriors are going out into 2-point game, 45 seconds. Golden State down by 2. Thompson puts in the jumper. We are tied at 128 and the fans are on their feet. Also guys, Stephen Curry's on the bench because he is fouled out of this game. So Golden State needs to win without him as here on the quick pull-up 3. It's no good. Not the best shot right there, but he did go 2 for 1 as here come the Warriors. Can they take the lead? And right now they are feeding Klay Thompson in the clutch. He's working against Hero. Oh, the move, and Thompson jams. 4 on answer for Klay Thompson. He is hype in this place. They're absolutely on their feet because now 24 seconds. Up by 2. Can they get a big time stop? It's Hero going right back at Klay. I mean, if you're the Miami Heat, it's got to go to Jimmy Butler. As Hero on the screen. Tyler Hero the drive. Kicks it to Bam. Bam in the paint. Goes up. And he will get fouled and go to the free throw line with 10 seconds. A chance to tie the game. And so pressure free throws for Adebayo with 10 seconds. He makes the first. This one to tie it. Each team on a timeout. Bam! Got it again. Golden State has a chance to win the game, however, or we're going to go to overtime. Klay Thompson spend the guy for the Warriors. Can he continue it? 6 seconds. Thompson, work that's Hero. What a move again. Klay Thompson does it. Unreal. One of the greatest performances you'll ever see as Hero. No good. And the Golden State Warriors have beaten the Heat thanks to Klay Thompson's performance as down goes Miami and on goes Golden State. And now we're going to see the LA Clippers on the road, 31 points of Kawhi Leonard to beat the Mavericks. And guys, it seems like the Clippers still have Dallas's number because in this simulation they knocked out Kyrie and Luke in the first round as the Clippers are moving on. And so if you predicted the Phoenix Suns to win today's simulation, they are one step closer as they close out the Memphis Grizzlies at home, 134 to 111. So KD, Devin Booker, and CP3 are all moving on to the lead as they wait their opponent. Oh wait, they already do have their opponent. It will be the Clippers. So that's going to be a good matchup as down go the Grizzlies. But now it's the 4 seed LA Lakers trying to beat the 1 seed Bucks. They are down 1 as LeBron James misses a 3 with 37 seconds in Milwaukee. So the Bucks can get the dagger right here, right now. It's the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1-on-1, 30 seconds. Motioning is Drew Holiday. This could be the dagger. Antetokounmpo the screen of Portis. Giannis driving, draws 2, opens Portis for the dagger. And he missed it. He missed a wide open shot. So the Lakers are still in this game, looking for the upset. In the paint, D'Angelo Russell puts it in. Lakers one step away from the upset. Here comes the Bucks, looking to win the game and move on. And Milwaukee is at a timeout, down to 6 seconds. Here's the Greek Freak on a Kupo. The screen, Giannis driving, now to Portis. No good. Anthony Anthony Davis with the stop, and the LA Lakers have just went to Milwaukee and beat the 1 seed. They get the upset as down go the Bucks in the first round. Are your guys' brackets busted already? Because I know mine is. Anyways, we now enter Elite 8. You see the teams remaining. Down go the Nuggets and the Bucks, the 2 number 1 seeds. But guys, who's going to move to the Final Four today's simulation? Well, let's continue this simulation here on NBA 2K23. So here we go. If you predicted the Golden State Warriors to make the Final Four in today's simulation, you have got one team already correct because they have just beaten the Minnesota Timberwolves 134-107, and they are moving on as down goes Minnesota in the second round. But now as we go to Phoenix, we see the Clippers down by 2 with 44 seconds, but here comes Leonard on the drive with the left hand off the glass, and we are tied at 92. Which of these teams will be going to the Final Four? Well, it is time to find out. Both of them battling in a tight game as CP3, oh my goodness, back the other way. Chris Paul vintage move right there. In 33 seconds, Suns have a 2-point lead. Leonard looking to answer back once again. Steps back, has Okogie on him. Now here comes the screen. Kawhi takes it. Kawhi driving. Goes to Plumlee. Oh my goodness! Mason Plumlee over DeAndre Ayton on a poster. How about the big time flush from the big man? And now we are tied again, going back and forth, but this time the shot clock is off. A chance to win the game. Here's CP3, 14 seconds remaining. Fans on their feet, no more timeouts. 1-on-1 with Russell Westbrook. And if I'm Phoenix, I want Durant taking the shots as Booker to motion. Chris Paul still has it. The screen from DeAndre Ayton. Oh! Blocked by Westbrook. We're going to overtime. Russell Westbrook comes up clutch in the defense to end, and this game isn't finished just yet. And it's the Clippers who will come away victorious in overtime, beating the Suns 110-109 as Durant makes a 3-pointer, but only 0.3 seconds remaining. It's over. The Clippers are going to the Final Four as they knock out the Phoenix Suns. And what a crazy Final Four. We already have the Warriors, and now we have the Clippers, but now we're going to see the Boston Celtics dropping 159 points on the 76ers, and they will knock them out in the second round. So down goes Philadelphia, as now Boston will advance to play Golden State in the Final Four, and that's going to be a rematch of last year's finals. And now the last matchup, it is the LA Lakers going to the Final Four as a 4 seed as they beat the Knicks here 132-118. So down goes New York, and so this new look Lakers team gets the job done. They're going to be moving on. And so how many Final Four teams did you get right? Because we have the Warriors, the Celtics, the Clippers, and the Lakers, and we have 3 Western Conference teams, 1 Eastern Conference team. But guys, it is now time to simulate the Final Four here on NBA 2K23. So who's going to be moving on to the championship game? Well, let's find out. Golden State and Boston going down the wire with 40 seconds, and we are tied at 128. A rematch of last year's finals, as here's Andrew Wiggins in the paint working on Tatum. Tatum with some solid defense. Wiggins misses it. Rebound Williams. And now the Boston Celtics have it on the break. Here's Jason Tatum, 24 seconds. About a 7-second shot differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum working on Wiggins. 11 now on the shot clock. Smart's motioning. Fans are on their feet in Boston. Can the Celtics take the lead? Tatum the 3-pointer. No good! Rebound Williams! Up and he scores! Celtics have the lead with 9 seconds thanks to the offensive rebound. Here come the Warriors. Tournament's on the line. It's Curry. Curry takes it! Front iron, no good. Green gets it and he will be fouled. Unbelievable. He will now go to the free throw line. The biggest free throws of his career. Looking to tie the game. He's got the first one. Only 0.8 seconds. This descends to overtime. And he's got them both, icing Draymond Green's veins, and we are going to be going to overtime unless Jason Tatum's makes that, but he doesn't make it. So guys, this Final Four matchup will be going to extra minutes. And man, oh man, the Warriors will beat the Celtics once again as they're going to beat them 147-142 in overtime and knock them out of the tournament. So the Warriors, as a 3 seed, are going to be going to the NBA Finals or championship game in March Madness today as they knock off the Celtics. And now the Battle of LA will go to the Clippers as they're going to beat the Lakers and advance to the championship game 123-101. I honestly thought the Lakers could have gone to the championship game, but they will fall to their rivals, the Clippers, in this one. And so we are down to the 2 two teams in the championship. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors versus the LA Clippers. Who predicted this? Let me know down below. But anyways, guys, it is time to simulate to see who the champion of the NBA March Madness is going to be. One game to determine the winner here on NBA 2K23. So without further ado, let's get it simulated. Paul George is looking to close out the championship game for the Clippers as the Clippers are up by 1, and he's going to miss the first free throw, so it isn't over just yet with 27 seconds. George the second, he puts it in, and Golden State will use their last timeout down by 2 in this NBA March Madness championship. So here we go. Can the Warriors get a three-pointer or two? Curry the three, bang! Stephen Curry gives the Warriors the lead. 21 seconds, unbelievable shot. I mean, how did he make that? But you guys know, in these simulations, Curry is a glitch. Anyways, here come the Clippers, looking to win the championship. 15 seconds, shot clock is off. Here's George, going at Thompson in the paint. George, and one! Paul George, right at Klay Thompson, and Klay Thompson is upset. He can't believe the call, and they have to hold him back. He's gonna watch out. He might get teed up. I mean, unbelievable move and play from Paul George, and the Clippers are going to go to the line, but look at Klay, he's still upset. George makes the free throw with 10 seconds, it's a 2-point game, but you can never count the Warriors because they have a chance to send this game into overtime or win it. Curry just made a deep three. You got a double Curry. He's driving in the paint. Now Curry drives back, three-pointer on his way for the win, and he missed it. He went for the win, but it didn't go. And the Clippers have won the tournament as a 3 seed. They are the March Madness NBA champions. I mean, how crazy was this simulation? What a finish to this championship game. And the Clippers have done it. They have beaten the Warriors on the road to win the NBA March Madness tournament, and they are celebrating right now. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really read every single one of your comments. You guys are seriously all the GOATs. It's Halftime Productions. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we out.